We continue our look at the Jeffco Ed TV football teams. We start now with Pinson Valley. James Thompson. He's only been there a year, 1-9 last year as he tries to rebuild the Indians, who are not far removed from state championships and playoff runs. So we're going to talk to him and some of the players and see where they are heading into the 2025 season.
Coming in last year, stripping the program down, going through that, those growing pains of playing the young guys and all that, man, I am really excited about this football season. Probably more excited than I've been in a while about starting the football season because I know what kind of team we have. I know what our roster looks like, and we're just in the second year of continuity. So, man, I am really excited about what we got going. Since December, when we got back in the weight room in December and started our bulk phase and going into the break, from January all the way up to now, man, I've seen nothing but improvement for those guys. And man, when we're in the facility, we're working our tails off when we're in there, and we're always in there 4 days a week in the summer, 7 a.m. To about 11:30, and just getting after it. And our attendance, our summer attendance, is right at about 90, 94, 95%, from all of those guys. So, man, that's always a good sign. And summer competitions, a lot of people say, 7-on-7, you can't tell, 7-on-7 ain't real football. But, man, all the places I've been, that's usually a pretty good indicator of how good you can be. And, man, just having a good summer in 7-on-7 and OTAs, man, that's what makes me really excited. Our schedule, when you look at it, you see it from top to bottom. There's no off weeks. Even teams that traditionally hadn't been as good in the past. I feel like that's us. I feel like we fit right in the category with our schedule. Traditionally a good team, but just been down or hadn't had a lot of continuity. So when you look at our schedule, I think we fit right in with, man, that's a tough schedule, and these are tough teams every week. And I don't think nobody's looking at the schedule, pointing out Pinson Valley saying, there's going to be an easy win on Friday night. We had a lot of those teams on the ropes last year with those young guys that we had and what we're doing. So hopefully this year we can get some knockouts, and I feel like we will.
He's definitely came in and with a more sense of leadership, as in last year more is trying to prove himself and gain our trust. And I feel like everyone, including myself, puts every ounce of our trust in Coach Thompson to lead us, whether that's to championship or whether that's to the next level. So I feel like second year, he's definitely came in with a purpose, and I feel like he's going to change a lot of people's minds on how they view Pinson Valley.
It's going to be way different. We coming into every game expecting to win. We dominate everybody we playing against. We've been working hard the whole summer, so we just expecting to come into every game and just prove everybody wrong.
Our senior class is really strong. Like, our senior class is really strong on the defensive side of the ball. Up front, all those guys are seniors. Of course, KD, Clarence Dates, at linebacker, and Darius there is now a junior. So, man, these guys, you can't say enough about them because they come to work every day. They get up at 5 or 6 in the morning all summer and come into the facility, man, and put in the work. So I'm excited, not just for them in this football season, but not just good football players, man. These are great kids. We have good kids. And so, man, that's why, myself and our staff, man, try to do everything we can to make sure we help these guys out with getting looks at the next level and being able to, advance and play ball on Saturdays, because ultimately that's the goal. And like you said, if you're talented enough, then why not? Why not? And I think these guys have bright futures, not just on Friday night, but I do feel with conviction that these guys will be playing on Saturdays and maybe even Sunday.